A lot of offices in that shot, and oddly enough, it all started in an office space in downtown Greenville. Just three guys chilling in their recliners. They weren't watching sports.
No football.
They were watching Hallmark movies. Yeah.
Well, whether you're a diehard fan, a forced watcher, and I have to say I probably fell into that in the beginning, or somewhere in between, we've got the perfect podcast for you. Joining us this morning are two-thirds of the Deck the Hallmark podcast hosts, Brandon Gray and Daniel Thompson. Welcome to New York Living, guys.
Hello, Merry
so
Christmas.
good to be
Look how
here.
festive they look.
Yeah, all year long, really.
Well,
Yeah.
I can tell. I have a feeling which one is the Hallmark fan and which one isn't. But
I
we'll wait
wanna
a minute
say.
before we do the reveal.
Yeah.
No spoilers
There's
here.
a bit of a wardrobe difference.
I think so, perhaps.
Well,
A keen eye will catch this.
inquiring minds want to know. I mentioned this at the top of the broadcast. It was a bit of a confession that I've never seen a Hallmark movie.
God
Oh
bless
my
you.
God, what have you been doing?
I don't know what
I'm
I've been
leaving. Is it too early
I'm
to
so
leave?
proud of you. I'm so proud.
I-
of you.
So proud.
So with that being said, please take us on the journey on how you got enthralled or repelled by Hallmark movies enough to create an entire podcast about it.
Well, it started with my love of Christmas when I found out a handful of years ago that there was a network that switched to all Christmas movies before Halloween. I could not be more in. I was invested immediately. And so I loved them. I knew that Dan would hate them.
I had
because
never seen one at that point.
He hates everything that's good and right in the world. And so I roped him in, and we got another guy in here, and I knew that he would be just down to clown for anything. And so we did it. We started talking about Hallmark movies, and 5 holiday seasons later, we're still doing it bigger and better than ever, hopefully.
I like to think that I do the hard work so people like you don't have to watch these movies.
Well,
Right.
thank
will
you for
say
your
that-
service.
Yeah, our podcast is built on an idea that you could love the movies and listen and enjoy it, but you can also hate them or have never seen them and listen, and I think you would still enjoy yourself. So, yeah, they're not good, and I've seen 400, so I would know.
Wow. So Dan, are you gentle? Doesn't sound like you're all that gentle about the criticism, but I mean, how tough or how ugly does it get sometimes when you're discussing one of these movies between each other?
I mean, my phrase tends to be that they're dumpster fires. So I mean that should give you, like, I will say this: we know a lot of the actors that are in these movies, and I've grown to really love to hate the movies, but love everyone that's in them. So hopefully it's joyful and it's exciting and it's fun and nobody takes it too seriously. We're not attacking anyone personally here. We know everybody's trying to make a living
Right.
and are doing the best they can. But these movies are slapped together in a couple of weeks, and they, Hallmark's made 40 new movies just this season.
Holy moly.
Well,
We're not messing around.
I was looking at the list that you guys had on your website. Just some of the names.
Please.
Royal Corgi Christmas,
Not the Royal Corgi.
A Christmas Cookie Catastrophe. That's
Yeah,
a movie.
Look out for that.
A Big Fat Family Christmas, and Time for Him to Come Home for Christmas. I mean, just the titles alone kind of indicate maybe a little cheese alert
Yeah.
here.
Well, I don't know. We can agree to disagree there. I think this is high art, and we're all better for it. That's what I always say.
Yeah, the best way to look at these is like it's someone's comfort food. Like somebody likes a big plate of pasta or a cheeseburger or whatever you like.
A New York slice.
Oh, stop it! Stop it! It's
You like a
embarrassing.
new-
But you turn on the TV and you just shut your brain off. Everybody's got their version of that, and for some people, it's seeing another tree decorating montage, or the big city girl from the godless New York goes home to the South to find her high school sweetheart. Like everybody's got that.
That's right.
Always a small
It's
town.
universal.
Yeah.
It's universal. In addition to your podcast, you guys also have a children's book. When's it going to be Christmas again? Talk to us about this. I love it.
Yeah.
We wrote a children's book. We both have. We have 2 boys, both of us, and we love our kiddos. And it kind of came out of many conversations that Dan has with his kids, and also me nagging him all year about when's it going to be Christmas again. And kind of how when you're a parent, it's easy to be frustrated by the continued questions that you hear over and over again. And it's a reminder to parents to cherish those times. Those are the memories that you're going to have, and those are the true gifts. But it's also, I think, a book that kids enjoy. Obviously, it's for them because it's fun and it's Christmas all year and stuff like that. So we tried to write a book that we would want to read to our children.
Smart.
So it's a book that parents enjoy, but also the kids will have a blast with.
Thank you for
my
that.
kids Yeah, my kids are the inspiration for the illustrations there, and one of them in particular would just ask on the regular, like every holiday season, when's it going to be Christmas again? So this was a great way to channel that.
And not just this holiday season, literally any holiday season.
That's right. Like if
throughout
it's
the
Easter,
year.
he's like, when's it Christmas?
Right.
Like that's all he cares about.
It's Flag Day. When's it Christmas?
It's amazing the child of Scrooge would be so Christmas oriented.
Yeah.
Anyway, you talked about a little bit, hinted at. You've actually interviewed on the podcast some of the writers, some of the actors from some of these Hallmark movies. Is that
We
true?
have, yeah. They're all like amazing. Like they're all kind of very aware of what they're doing, and they're really, but also really excited about it. They're not trying to make something bad. Like they're actually really trying, and they're really impressive actors that are just, kind of in this world that a lot of people think are, oh, you're not a real movie star, so of course you do Hallmark. But there's really some amazing talent on Hallmark Channel, and they're also just the sweetest people in the world. All of them are so nice, so kind, so generous with their time, and so we got really lucky with the type of movies that we chose to review, because it means we get to talk to some amazing people.
Really cool people. But this begs the question, when are you two going to have cameos in a Hallmark movie?
It would be a real dream come true. And they filmed one. We're in South Carolina. They filmed one in South Carolina, and this was a couple years back. And we did get to go on set, but we never got in the movie because the shooting was delayed, and we couldn't spend every day down there. But we're angling for it. The campaign is still strong.
I think at this point we're just going to write our own, make our own, and see what happens.
Wow.
I think that's where we are.
It's news to me.
What would you call it? What would your Hallmark movie be called?
We're in Greenville, South Carolina, and the tagline of our city is "Yeah, that Greenville." I like "Yeah, that Christmas."
Yeah,
that Christmas.
Yeah, it takes place in our city, which is actually like a Hallmark Christmas town. It's a small town,
It's
Main
the
Street,
perfect
Christmas
setting.
lights up all year, and so to spotlight our city, spotlight some of the fun characters around our city, I think would be a lot of fun.
We're going to start the campaign now.
Absolutely.
Thank
start it
you.
now.
I want to see you
appreciate it.
next year. You're going to be one of those Hallmark films. Guys,
right.
great job. Good luck with the podcast. I know it's continuing to grow. You've got it going all year round. You're tying in Christmas somehow, right? And
doing our best.
Yeah, we are.
All year long.
All year.
Fantastic. All right.
Thank you, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
To you all.
Merry Christmas.